U.S. is setting new records for cold today while a rare snowstorm blankets the South. But amid those serious challenges, some Americans are standing up to the snow or even enjoying it. Look at this. Buffalo Bill fans are becoming a symbol of perseverance. Their team is advancing in the playoffs in part thanks to community members who shoveled out Highmark Stadium. Dallas and other only southern cities reeling from powerful winter storms. Here are just a few of the school districts canceling class today. There's a list here, although these kids in Alabama don't seem to mind. In Memphis, the Peabody Hotel has brought its famous marching ducks indoors. And since Tennessee officials are asking people not to drive, a man in Memphis skied down the street. How about that? So people are definitely enjoying this winter weather. Now, if you're experiencing anything like this, just be careful out there. Drive safely. We experienced 20-something degrees this morning. I mean, I know when I woke up going to my car, ice all over my windshield, so I didn't know how to do that. So I grabbed whatever I could find in my car and kind of just scraped my windshield. But hopefully you're staying warm out there. A really cool part, we did get to see some snow flurries today. So this video was captured by our photographer Guy. He captured this morning in downtown Mobile. Look at that, snow flurries. That is really cool to watch. I actually didn't get to watch it in person, but even getting to see this video and seeing that we saw a little bit of that here is pretty cool. So again, if you are anywhere where you're experiencing snow, cold weathers, again, I mentioned this yesterday, my family in Houston just staying indoors because of this cold weather, but be safe out there. And speaking of this cold weather, let's talk about these travel flights, these air travel. So winter weather is disrupting air travel across the U.S. According to tracking site FlightAware, more than 1,200 flights were canceled this morning. Another 1,300 were delayed. In addition to weather, United and Alaska Airlines have had to cancel flights because of the grounding of the Boeing 737 MAX 9. So from Friday through Monday, nearly 8,600 flights were canceled. Wow. So just double check your tickets. If you're flying anytime this week, make sure to check that ticket. Make sure to check with your airline and see, if there are any delays, cancellations, because you definitely don't want to be at the airport if they are canceled. All right, so we've been talking about Apple, the Apple Watch, the new version, talking about one of its features. Well,
like, what was I doing at 12 p.m.? Why was my heart rate racing? It will also give you like your resting heart rate.
The tech giant will redesign the blood oxygen sensors in its watches to get around the patent dispute with Massimo. So last year, the U.S. International Trade Commission placed an import ban on Apple Series 9 and Ultra 2 watches after it found Apple violated patents of Massimo's medical technology. A U.S. appeals court later placed a temporary pause on the ban after Apple filed to appeal the trade agency's ruling. Apple has not described what the redesign will be, but
ceramic has a brilliant white and it's extremely scratch resistant. Like, what was I doing at 12 p.m.? Why was my heart rate racing? It will also give you like your resting heart rate.
Just an update, because we last said something about that temporary pause that was placed, and then now they're just gonna come up with something new. All right, next story. Absolute Vodka and Ocean Spray are teaming up to bring you a new cranberry collaboration. So the two iconic brands introducing the newest canned cocktail to hit the market. So this is the Absolute and it's Ocean Spray Vodka Cranberry Cocktail in a ready-to-drink format. Not sure why the pictures are showing like that, honestly. And it's not just a classic vodka cranberry. The company is also rolling out other varieties, including vodka cran grape, vodka cran pineapple, and vodka cran raspberry. To celebrate the launch, Absolute is releasing a limited edition Valentine's Day kit to be able to enjoy the new beverages with your closest friends. Okay, well, anyone that likes cranberry and vodka, there you go. Okay, let's stick to some other news here. Uber is shutting down the alcohol the alcohol delivery service Drizzly. So it comes after Uber brought Drizzly for $1.1 billion in 2021. Drizzly boasted a large selection of beer, wine, and liquor, which could be ordered in areas where alcohol delivery was legal. Drizzly operated as a standalone app, but will now be integrated with Uber Eats, which also offers alcohol. An Uber spokesperson said the purpose is to focus on its core strategy of helping consumers get almost anything using a single app. So Drizzly will operate through the end of March. Honestly, this was the first time that I've heard of that app. So I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know, but this was the first time. But now it will only operate until the end of March. Obviously, they bought Drizzly in 2021, but they're now shutting it down. But that's the first, and I guess the last I'll hear of that app. All right, so I know some of you have seen this, and you know, some of these transportation organizations, they've done where like they ask people to submit like these funny sayings that have to do with like safety on the highway. And so now they're saying that they're going to ban those signs. So the Federal Highway Administration put out new rules on how overhead electronic signs can be used. So starting in 2026, signs with obscure meanings, references to pop culture, or those intended to be funny will no longer be allowed. The Fed said those signs can be distracting and even misunderstood, but some drivers say the signs catch their attention while helping them stay informed. So once the ban does go into effect, drivers can expect to see signs with simple and clear messages. I don't know about you, but I've been on the highway and seen some pretty funny messages, and I thought they were pretty clever. I like them, you know, something different, but like they mentioned, I guess it's some people are misunderstanding the signs and maybe even getting distracted by them. But I mean, I guess we have until 2026. So for those of you that didn't like them, well, I guess you'll start going to the regular signs. And for those that did like them, well, at least you got to see them, right? Okay, last story. Let's talk about Miss America. It's the first for the Miss America pageant with a U.S. Air Force officer winning the 2024 title. How cool is that? So 22-year-old Madison Marsh was crowned Miss America Sunday night. Marsh, a second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force, represented the state of Colorado. She is the first active duty Air Force officer ever to win the national title. Marsh is also a master's student at the Harvard Kennedy School's public policy program. And then we got placed, first runner-up was Texas. 51 contestants participated in the event, representing all 50 U.S. states, as well as the District of Columbia. So congratulations to her. Beautiful, beautiful girl, beautiful gown right there that she has on. And it's pretty cool for a U.S. Air Force officer winning the 2024 title. Pretty cool stuff. All right, okay, so we come on here, give you trending news, weekend events, weather, sports. Make sure you download that Gulfstream app. So if you don't have it, it's free. You can download it on your Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV. If you have any of those, make sure you download it. Again, you get some exclusive content on your TV, for sure, on your smart TV. So if you don't have it, make sure you download that so you can get these exclusive stories, content. Also, we have some Mardi Gras Rewind that you can go back and watch some pretty old school Mardi Gras video that we captured obviously years ago, dating back to like the 1970s. I think we have some in 1960s too. I saw one this morning, which was pretty cool. But for now, that'll be it. Please stay safe out there. We do have an overnight, a hard freeze warning in effect. So for us here in the Gulf Coast, just be safe, especially, you know, tomorrow morning, we're waking up to those freezing temps. So just be careful, stay warm, stay safe.